Hello, GSL. Happy afternoon. I know, new scenery, new things going on, but hey, I just want to come and share this moment with you guys. Shout out to those of you all that interact in our community. You let me know that you wanted me to be live. So here I am. I am live, I'm on time, and we are ready to go. For those that may not know what's going on, long story short, tomorrow, my little family, the old Happy Saves crew, we have initiated what we're calling a summer kickoff here in our neighborhood. Now, obviously, we didn't invite everybody in our neighborhood because I was like, let's just start small and see what happens. um, but yeah, if you were able to take a look at the short or read in the community, then you know a little bit backstory. If not, then I'll go ahead and let you know now what's happening. But long story short, so as you guys know, you know that my son, he goes to school from home. We've been doing virtual public school. Before that, even his preschool was a virtual experience because it was right during the COVID times. And so I just pretty much found a preschool teacher on OutSchool, and that was his preschool experience. So because of that, obviously the only interactions that he has with kids is either at church or our family. And um, we've been okay with that because honestly, again, once I started working for the church, we were going to every gathering. That would be like 4 gatherings a week. And so that means that me as well as him will be seeing like hundreds of kids at the main campus. But now we've been switched to the smaller campus. So we may not be seeing that number or amount of kids every week, but still, I feel like he's been able to make good relationships and bonds with those children. Um, you guys let me know if the sound is good because I am trying out a mic. I bought a new mic to try to enhance the experience here. So if you guys can let me know in the comments how the sound is, if you can hear me, if everything's good, that would be great. And I want to show you guys some more stuff as well. But yeah, so because of that, my husband and I have had some conversations this year, and he has shown some concern about basically him wanting to make friends and things like that. And so there was one Sunday, I think I'm trying to remember what Sunday it was. I can't remember. Or maybe it was the day of the extravaganza. It was one of those days. And my son rode with my husband home. And when I came home, my son was like running around in the front yard. And I was like, why is he outside running around in the front yard? Now my husband was like, oh, when I grew up, we were able to stay out until the sun came up, until the lights came on, different things of that nature. I'm not used to that, you know what I mean? We were able to go outside in my childhood, but we had a fenced-in yard. And so we have a backyard that I'm like, okay, he can go and play in the backyard. Why is he in the front yard? So we had that conversation. He expressed his concern about, with him not going to public school, him not knowing the kids in the neighborhood, different things of that nature. And it just pretty much reminded me how I've been wanting to get to know my neighbors, but work can get in the way, life can get in the way. You just stay in your own little bubble and things like that. And so basically, long story short, I'm getting ready to burst the bubble, y'all. I was thinking about it, praying about it, and ultimately, yeah, we're trying to encourage our neighbors to get outside tomorrow. And let's just do a little summer kickoff. I mean, I was like, it's not a big pressure thing, telling people like, you don't have to bring food. Like if you want to bring your own food outside or whatever, that's cool. I'm probably going to have some little games and things like that for the kids. But we pretty much invited everybody in our perimeter, each of the houses in our little circle that's around us. And we're going to see what happens. So those that we were able to go by their houses, because I made this little invitation and everything, these little flyers and whatnot. You probably saw it on the little short that I put up earlier this morning. Made these little flyers. We went by after, like one Sunday after church. We all just kind of, me, my husband, and my son, we went to each house and dropped off the flyers. Some people weren't there. Some people did open the door and accepted a flyer and different things like that. And so I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I really don't. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to put forth effort and try to get to know my neighbors and try to, build some type of relationship and bond. And look, love our neighbors, right? How can we love them if we don't know them, right? And so, yeah, so I'm challenging myself. I guess I'm sharing in a way that I guess challenge you guys as well. Because I don't know. I'm going to put up this little poll. Y'all let me know. Do y'all know y'all neighbors? Like maybe this is just me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I've just been in my bubble all these years here in the house and I just haven't, you know, put forth that effort. So let me know, guys. I'm putting up the little poll. I don't know if y'all this is my first time doing a poll of this sort in the live. So let me know how it goes if y'all are able to click it. I don't know how it works, but check it out. Let me know. Answer my poll, guys. I want to know, do you guys know your neighbors? And also in the comments, if you want to tell me, like, would you guys do something like this, or are you inspired to do something like this because we're doing it? I would love to know that, because again, I'm just trying to put forth some effort. And so, yes, you may have saw I did a little shopping yesterday. I went to Dollar Tree because look, that's like one of the best party places to go, especially for supplies and random little knickknacks and things like that. So I went to Dollar Tree. What we're gonna do food wise, I'm not sure. I'm gonna let my hubby decide that because he might get on the grill. I don't know. But for me, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna do some little decor. I'm gonna do a little activities, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got from Dollar Tree. Now I did get a few extra things, because that's what you do in Dollar Tree, right? But I will share with you guys what I spent. And I guess just to reiterate that you don't have to do, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to spend a whole lot, you know what I mean? Especially with this being the first one, I just was like, let's test it out. Let's see, because me, I would have went all out and did favors and, all this type of stuff. And I'm like, let's just chill. Let's just see what happens with this first one. And who knows? I'm hoping that maybe the neighborhood want to be like, y'all, let's do this every year. You know what I'm saying? Because there is so many houses and families and people in this neighborhood. And I don't think we've ever gotten together as a community and did something. Not since I've been in this neighborhood. And so I talked to one of my neighbors. He goes around and he cuts the grass and stuff. And so I pitched the idea to him one day when I introduced myself to him finally. And he was saying that the neighborhood used to do some things, but we've been here, I know, over 7 years, because that's how old NJ is. So what, 8, 9, something like that, years, and we haven't done anything as a community. So I'm kicking it off. We're gonna see what the Lord do, and let me show you guys my quote unquote haul. All right, so I got my Dollar Tree bags, and like I said, if y'all gonna stick it out with me, because y'all said y'all wanted me to be live, right? And so if y'all gonna stick it out with me, I think at some point I'm probably gonna go outside and start setting up stuff as well. I'm not gonna do too much for decor and stuff. I wonder, should I show you guys the vision? Okay, yeah, I'll show you guys the vision before I show you guys what I got. So as I was praying and planning, guys, this is what I imagined for the setup to look like, okay? So as you guys can see, this is like a mock-up of our home. Like I said, we're gonna try to, keep people in the front yard, different things like that. So I know we got a picnic blanket. We got these beach chairs. So we're gonna probably set those up. I wanted some bubbles. I wanted them to be able to do some type of water game of some sort. I want to hang some streamers or something from the trees. Maybe not exactly like that, but that's just giving the vision out there. Chalk. And yeah, so that's pretty much the idea of what I'm thinking about creating outside. And so yeah, man, I hope that people participate and that people will enjoy it. But let me show you guys what I got. All right, so I got this is one of the bunch of balloons. So they had these little tropical party balloons. I got 2 of these, actually 2 different colors. So this one is the yellow and the green one. They say that they have 35 balloons. Obviously, we know that they fill up in 60 seconds, different things like that. Obviously, again, everything at Dollar Tree is mostly $125, right? Every now and then you might get something a little bit more now because they have like an elevated section. But yeah, a bunch of balloons. This is one of them that I got. I'm gonna encourage the kids to clean them up after they throw them. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I got for the cook-off and kick off, and then I'll show you like my random little knickknacks that I got too. So I did get some chalk so they can draw on our little driveway and stuff. So it has 18 pieces. I was gonna get a couple of boxes of them, but I'm like, again, I don't know how many kids they expect, so I just got the one box. They should be able to share 18 of them. I got a big bottle of bubbles. They could play with this one, but I will show you what I'm thinking in a second. I got some scissors because wherever the scissors are in our house, they always get lost. So I'm gonna try to keep these for myself if I can hide them from NJ. I got some of these rubber bands. I'll talk to you guys more about that idea. I bought these different color tablecloths. So if you saw the little image, my little color scheme is kind of like this. So I have these different tablecloths, and what I plan on doing with them is using these as the streamers. So I'm gonna like cut them and see if they make nice streamers to hang from the trees. So as you guys can see, I got pink, I got yellow, I got teal, and purple. So I wanted summer I mean, I don't know if this gives summer or spring, but I mean, it gives summer to me. It gives the color palette of what I was thinking of. Here is the other bunch of balloons. These are pink and orange, you guys can see. So we got that. I got 2 of these little bubble machines. They say they are outdoor fun bubble blower. And so it says it uses batteries. I got 2 of them. Hopefully that sets a tone and atmosphere, having some bubbles going around. So that's why I got this, because I'm just going to fill that up. And then maybe I might let the kids play with the big bubble, play with the thing too. But more so I was thinking about just letting the bubbles just go. And hopefully it works well. Here's some batteries. I did buy a pack of batteries as well for that. So there's 8 of them in here. The thing takes 2, so hopefully we ain't gonna run out, but yeah. So one thing that I do intend to share is these popsicles. So I got Skittles. I got some Skittles freezer pops, which I'm gonna go and throw them in the freezer right after this. I got 2 of those. I mean, I would have just got one because again, I don't know how many people to expect, but I was like, well, just in case the adults might want 1, 2, or 2, or whatever. I got 2 of the Skittle ones. And then I got 2 of the Starburst ones. I felt like those be, fun flavors and whatnot to get. So I'm going to go freeze these so they can be ready for tomorrow. But that's the one thing that I intend to share. Now, if hubby wants to share something else food-wise, cool. But the only thing I bought to share was popsicles. I bought this little citronelle bucket just in case. Smells really good. Hopefully it keeps bugs away and whatnot. I meant to get some bug spray too, but I didn't. So I still got a little bit of bug spray. I got a couple of these buckets. Obviously, they are for the water balloons. So just in case we get 2 teams going, we can have the pink and orange team and the yellow and green team. You know what I'm saying? So I got 2 buckets. That are also, I feel like, again, go with the little color scheme. I was going to get red, but then I was like, you know what? Let me try to do my little color scheme. I got this little sign. It's probably going to go next to the mailbox, maybe. It says welcome. I thought it was kind of cute again. It has like some of the colors in there, the yellow, the pink, and stuff like that. And then last but not least, I got a bunch of these little pinwheel flowers. I felt like that would be kind of cute atmosphere to just be blowing, hopefully with the wind in the background. I got yellow. I got pink. Got pink. And I got green. I didn't want to get green just because I'm going to pretty much put them in front of the bushes. But I was like, you know what? Those were the only ones that they had in this particular style. And so I was like, So I got 6 of them. So I'm going to put those in front of the bushes that's in our house. in front of our house. And that's it. That's pretty much my haul of the things that I got that was for this. I got some little stuff on the side, some little, little poofs and some little, I needed me some more nail polish remover, and I didn't have time to like order it off of my website of Color Street, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just grab some while I'm in here and everything like that. So that is my haul, guys. Again, I did not go ham sandwich, I don't think. The only other thing that I got that I didn't show you guys is I got a few things for the church. Our kids camp is next week, and we have this little, the space theme happening. And so I saw some stars and some other hanging things that I thought would be a good fit for that. And so I bought some of those just to donate towards the decoration calls for kids camp. And so I spent like $60.28 on all the things that I got yesterday. I feel like that's not bad, like I said, I didn't really get favors and whatnot for the kids and stuff. Like I would have got them all little cups or something. I thought about doing snacks and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? Because I don't know what the participation is going to be like, I'm just going to do this and then we'll see what happens from there. But I see I got some comments. Let me go see what you guys are saying. Hey, Aisha. She says, I'm in a meeting, but I didn't want to miss this. Oh, she says, no bug spray, make your own. Someone else is saying, no bug spray, make your own. I really like this lemon, what is it called? Lemongrass bug spray that I've been using, but it's kind of low now, so we'll see if I get some more of that. I think I got it randomly from the store a while back, and it still is going. But yeah, maybe I could look into making my own as well. And then shout out again to Miss Aisha. Thanks for being here, girl. Look, don't be messing up your meeting. All right. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is that I've been trying to invest in GSL, right? And so I am using this mic right now. Y'all haven't told me that it's not working, so I'm assuming that it is working. They have, these remind me of the ones that the church used. They got like a little magnetic clip on them. I got it hooked up to the laptop right now. And so I hope that the sound is really good for you guys. Maybe at some point when me and NJ start doing content together and stuff, he can wear the other one. And then another thing I got, if you watch the most recent video that was posted, it was like a pack with me video for me packing for Houston and stuff. Y'all saw the gimbal in use. So I did purchase a gimbal. I'm probably going to use that today when I go outside with you guys. I have to switch from this laptop to the phone, but I'll use that. It came with a little tripod, and hopefully this will follow me around as I'm doing all the things. So I'm trying, guys. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to update and elevate the experience here. I hope that you guys, I hope that it is doing that. Especially because y'all be wanting me to go live. Like I keep asking, because I want to like check and make sure, because I could try to be more intentional about like pre-recording and getting it all edited and be fancy and make it better and stuff. But it seems like y'all like me just being live, and I'm cool with that. It's just I hate to give an experience where I feel like it's not the best experience. But hey, if y'all prefer me to be live, that is fine. Okay, so what we can do now is we can start working on the streamers, because like I said, I'm not doing that much decor stuff, guys, as you guys can see. I will put it up once again just in case someone missed it, but this is the vision for what I would like to do outside. Here it is. So again, all I really need to do is to cut these streamers. I need to set up the bubble machines and make sure they work, I guess, and then put up the flowers, and that's it really. The balloons and all that stuff I can blow up tomorrow. Obviously I can light the candle tomorrow, and I'm gonna put the popsicles in the freezer. But that is the vision and stuff. So the most intricate thing that I'm gonna be doing is cutting these tablecloths. Now I did think about goodness. I did think about getting like regular paper streamers, but then when I was looking into it, it seemed like those easily tear and stuff. So I was like, well, maybe the plastic would work better. I've seen people using hula hoops for these. Like they'll cut these in strips and then use hula hoops. But I didn't get a hula hoop, one. And then two, I kind of wanted a different, I didn't think I wanted to be clumped together. I think I wanted them to be like kind of looking like they're individuals. So that's why I got the rubber bands, because I was thinking like, if I tie them on the rubber bands, then maybe I could like just put them on the tree with the rubber band, or worst case scenario, I can cut the rubber band and then tie them on the tree, branches and stuff. And so I can have individual streamers flying around versus like a hoop of flying around. You know what I mean? So I think, let's see, according to this, let's just check. I don't know if this is 1 pack or 2. I think it might be, let's see. I didn't want to open it all the way, but, and I know I could keep this as well and save it for the table if I put a table out, but one, I don't know if we're going to put a table out, and two, yeah, so this is just 1 tablecloth. I'm trying to think here. I feel like if I cut them, what would be the best way? I want them to be long, but, or maybe they could be like in half, maybe like this. Yeah, because this is actually kind of long. I'm gonna stand up. Yeah, because if I do it all the way, then that's really super long. But if I do it halfway, then that would count as like 2 kind of flying around. Yeah, I feel better about cutting it like this. So what I probably do is cutting these in half, or fold this in half like this, and then just cut the strip down. Let me make sure that will work. I think so. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to cut them for here. So I'm just going to cut some strips. I could try to mark it and be all fancy and stuff, but I mean, I'm probably going to just play it by ear as well. Because, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. It's just plastic. And I'm probably going to end up taking it down and all that anyway, you know? So it don't have to be perfect, I don't think. All right, so let's open up my new scissors here that I'm going to promptly hide from NJ, because he had his own scissors for school, and he never knew where none of his supplies was when it was time to finally use it. Like, we had everything nice and set up in the beginning, and then, yeah. Ugh. I am still waiting to hear back about the scholarship. So as of right now, he's still in, and I guess going to Connections Academy. But if we get that scholarship, then hopefully we can try out a different system and see how that works for us. It'll still be at home, but you know, I feel like it'll be pretty good. So, all right. So I'm gonna just play it by ear, guys. Let's just see. I'm gonna do a cut. I think I'm gonna cut not too big, not too small. So I'm cutting it this much just so you can see. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna keep going all the way down. Not trying to be perfect, just trying to get a straight line at least though. Okay, I don't know, do I need to stand up and do it? So I would love to know, those of you all that watch consistently, and if you're here watching live, like, what is it about the live experience that you like? Because maybe I do this, and again, we shouldn't play the comparison game. I know that. But then, like, when I watch other YouTubers and stuff, it's like they are going all out. They got these productions, or they got their teams, and they got their editing and all their fancy bells and whistles and their music and stuff. And I'm like, dang, we are not doing that here. And now, by the grace of God, we were able to get something like that for the Houston experience. Shout out to Micah. He is still working on part 2 now. And like I said, I do have a surprise that I'm working on as well, or that we're going to be working on. But yeah, I would love to know, like, why do y'all prefer me to be live versus, you know, versus me trying to do professional editing and whatnot. Let's see. Somebody is responding, so let's see. It says feel more genuine. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah, I was wondering because, like I said, I guess sometimes I want to do more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I could do more for y'all and make sure it's better quality or whatever. But then on the other hand, I'm like, okay, well, every time I ask you guys, it's like y'all don't want that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So doing that gave me 2 strips. I think I like this size. So I might not even cut this in half. I think I like, y'all see this? Let's see. So let's just imagine for a minute that I'm a tree and we got these hanging, you know what I'm saying? The wind is blowing, different colors. I like this. I like the size of this. So what I want to do, and this was the idea, we'll see if that actually works, but I want to use these rubber bands here. So I got one rubber band. I'm going to take it and put it on this and maybe just tie it at the top. So, whoop. Let's see. So I'm going to just line it up, put it all the way down to where the middle is. And this is about to be one streamer already done. All right. So I'm just tying it at the top here because I feel like this will make it easier to put them on the tree. You know what I mean? Like putting it on a branch. Now, if worst case scenario, like I said, I might end up cutting them and tying them if it's a little bit harder, but right now I'm going to keep them like this. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to, put it in a little knot. You know how to, do little knots there. Take it all the way through. Boom, 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 and boom. I mean, there's some other little things I wanted to do. So here it is, guys, just so you see. So yeah, we got one. Yay! It's coming together. All right, so that's one. All right. So I don't know what I was getting ready to say. Oh, I was thinking about there was some other things I wanted to do. Like I've been wanting. We got these 2 little hooks hanging on the side of our garage that I would love to put like little baskets of flowers. Even though I'm like, I ain't gonna play around and act like I'm a green thumb or something like that. So it probably would be fake flowers. But I didn't order those in time for this. I've been trying to look for some because that's the other thing too. I would love to be the type of person that did like, different seasonal things in my home and all that. But one, it seems like my husband and son don't care nothing about none of that. Like my son cares about it when it comes to Christmas. But other than that, like, like they both, I'll just say it like this. Like, I don't feel like our home is presentable enough to allow people to come over. And I'm just honest, like, I don't really be having the energy personally to like do it over and over and over again. Like, and I don't know if that's something bad about me as a wife or a person, but, hey, I'm human out here. I'm not perfect and I'm not like a robot. So at the end of the day, like stuff like this brings me joy. And so I don't mind doing stuff like this. Cleaning, and then when it's just going to get back the way it is, the kid with his Legos, clothes everywhere, stuff like that. I'm just like, ugh. I just can't. Like, so until we get to a place where we're actually able to like keep things decent and in order and able to like host and and then I could get into like seasonal decorating and stuff, you know what I mean? But that's just me and my little random thoughts. But yeah. All right, so I'm getting ready to cut the second one. Well, technically maybe it's the third and fourth. I'm gonna try to do the same type of size. I'm just kind of guesstimating, guys. I'm not like being like, oh yes, this is exactly the size. It might be a little different, but I think it'll be fine. Based on that, I feel good about that first one. All right. Y'all are quiet today, but it's all good. What can I give y'all updates on? Well, today is Friday. We do have a new episode of the GSL Talk Show coming out tonight. We didn't post a lot of stuff today. I think there's a couple of shorts that came out today. Obviously, this is coming out today. Then the Oh yeah. So how have you guys been liking my Suno journey? That series, because each week since I've kicked it off. Okay, somebody's here, but I don't know if I want to say anything. Shh. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So it was the mail, and it's NJ's yearbook. So, wait, maybe that wasn't wise. Oops, oops. But yeah, it's his yearbook. So, um, yeah. But he's not here, as you guys can see. It's very quiet, all right? It's very quiet here. This and not as quote unquote chaotic as when he's here. He is with my mother-in-law at the moment. I don't know when. He might either come back today. Yeah, because I want him to be here for the kickoff, of course, because that's part of the reason why we're doing it. So he can meet more people and meet, I guess, the neighbors in particular. So yeah. Let's see. What were you talking about? Oh, okay. So yeah, every week that the my Suno journey comes out, I've been releasing a song from the album. So today, Reach for the Stars came out. So yeah. We could watch the video together since we're just here and I'm just sitting here cutting and crafting. Why is the Oh goodness. Okay, 1 second here. And, the computer is telling me it's dying. I'm like, I charged it. I put the thingy on. Let's see. Okay. Make sure that it stays on here. Okay, cool. All right. So since y'all are here with me, let's watch the Reach for the Stars video. I have been loving creating the AI videos, guys. Like, I know when y'all voted, y'all wanted to see more, I guess, produced versions. Oh, this one made 3, guys. Because it's not folded. So this one made 3. Nice. See, I knew to keep that thing folded. All right. Now the color is going to be a little lighter, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Woo. All right, so let's watch the Reach for the Stars music video. Let me pull that up for you guys. Let's see. And then we can discuss. It just came out today, the full song. Pretty much the whole album is being released slowly with the videos. But if you want to support, you know what I'm saying, you guys can always go to godsexandlove.com because the album is now available. I didn't see none of y'all voting either. Where y'all ain't voting? But yeah, godsexandlove.com is where the album is. You can download it now digitally. It's available. If you want to pre-order the I've created a USB that's shaped like a cassette tape that will have the music on there. So if you are interested in that, then you can pre-order that as well. But yeah, you guys can get the whole album now. Technically, it's on the website godsexandlove.com. But yeah, man. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the music video. Where are you guys at? Or where's the thingy? Okay, let's take this away. Cool. Like I said, go to godsexandlove.com if you want that. And let's see, we're going to present, share screen. Let's go watch YouTube. Let me see. Let me go over here real quick and just go ahead and turn it on, get it ready. Yeah, new music video came out today, guys. Man, I've been working hard on these little things like the music videos, the visuals and whatnot as well. But y'all gotta understand, like, one, I guess I'm a AR artist at this point. Because there's a lot of things that is just so easy to create with the AI. Especially now that I've learned how to do these videos too. It's like, man, this is amazing because just imagine if I had to, like, if I was trying to wait, let me come back to y'all real quick. If I was trying to make this music video myself, you know what I'm saying? And if I was trying to record it and get a team and all that stuff, like, it would cost me so much money. And right now, I mean, I still consider myself like a small YouTuber, you know what I mean? Like, maybe one day I'll get there and be able to do big budget stuff, you know what I mean? But until then, like, this is making it easier for me to put together a quality big budget video without like spending the big budget funds. So that's one thing to think about. I appreciate those that watch and listen to the videos and the songs anyway, because I appreciate you guys' feedback and whatnot as well. But yeah, let's go watch the music video and then we can chit chat and discuss. Okay, let's see. I'm going to present it. I'm going to share my screen. Right here. Share. Let me come over here and make it big. All right, you guys. Enjoy. Reach for the stars.
I'm like a diamond in the rough, still forming, and though the pressure's getting tough, I've got to keep going, 'cause I realize that my limit ain't the sky, 'cause when I get there, I'll reach for the stars. Yeah. Time keeps moving slow. Ooh, hey, got nowhere to go. No. When my family and so-called friends won't see me to the end, but I realize that my limit ain't the sky, 'cause when I get there, I'll reach for the stars. Keep going, and I'll keep on reaching, 'cause my change, yes, my change is gonna come. Oh, And I'll keep on reaching, 'cause I know that thy will be done. Ooh, time keeps moving slow. Ain't got nowhere to go, no. When my family and so-called friends won't see me to the end, but I realize that my limit ain't the sky. 'Cause when I get there, Lord, when I get there, I reach for the stars, yeah. I reach for the stars, yeah.
Oh, my bad, but we can keep jamming. Y'all have seen the light footprint. It's one of the top grouping videos in this album.
You take one step, I take two. That's how it's been between me and you. You think I'm wrong, but I'm right. Now, baby, I don't wanna fight, because I miss you so badly. So bad it's driving me mad, because I know what is true. I know what is true, and that's the real deal with me and you. That you made it home. It's because I carry you. So put your trust in me too, because I miss you so badly. So bad it's driving me mad, because I know what is true. I know what is true, and that's the real deal with me and you. Said that's the real deal with me and you. Yeah, that's the real deal with me and you. I know what is true, and that's the real deal with me. I know what is true, and that's the real deal with me. I know what is true, and that's the real deal with me. Hey, you.
Right. Okay, the songs will just keep going if I keep the playlist up. And we could keep jamming if I take a moment to stop talking. But thank you guys for watching those two videos with me. If y'all want to keep watching videos with me, that's cool. Just let me know. Shout out to Burmoor 777. Thank you so much for that compliment. I go on and on and on in the series about each song and what they mean to me and stuff like that. So I'm grateful that they are being well received. Like I said, I know this is an unconventional way to present them using AI, but hey, I've just been through so much, and those songs have been in my head for over 10 years. And so I'm just so grateful to hear them. I'm just so grateful to see these videos and be on the other side of creation with those particular songs. And so it has me, I'm thinking about should I already told you guys, if you've been watching this content, then you know that technically I got 2 other albums already in the works in the same type of format, because I have so many songs, that's things I've recorded in the past, but then also things that I haven't had a chance to record and whatnot. And so I have 2 other albums, and if you're watching this, you about to get some behind the scenes tea. But basically, the next album will be another worship album with like more of the worship songs that I didn't just put on this one, because it would have been like, I've already made, like, I want to say, how many songs now? I feel like I've made, it's somewhere between 20 and 30. So I was like, I didn't want to make the album too long. So I was like, let's just put like 13 on this first one and then make another one. Hello, J-Man TV 647. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here, or nice to see you as well. And Burmore 77 says, roll with the AI. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Like I said, I was a little nervous. Like when I first started using AI, like my husband had introduced me to ChatGPT, and I was like, what is this? But honestly, it has become like such a, it has made me be able to be more effective in regards to like quicker creation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, yeah, people may be using AI for evil, but I'm gonna be out here using it for good and using it to bring glory to the Lord, and it's helping me. You know what I'm saying? It's a very useful tool. And so yeah. As you guys can see, music is out now. These videos are out now, and images, all this type of stuff that I'm able to do in much more efficiently for a cheaper amount of money. Because again, like I can make my logos. Like, I mean, I done figured out how to do a lot of different things using AI, and stuff that cost me whatever funds it cost me in the past is like I pay the monthly thing for Chat GPT, is Chat, I call them Chat, or even the monthly thing for Suno now to make the music, and versus me paying thousands of dollars to get people to produce this for me. Yeah. I decided to start working on a different color now, just because I don't know how many I want to hang, and I have 4 colors. So I was like, let me just start working on a different color. So I only did like half of the tablecloth. But worst case scenario, I can do some more later, or I can keep it for future. So my husband, I guess he's not interested in the idea of us hosting more. I know he was mentioning that the other day. He's like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like, I guess the prep work it takes and the storage and all that type of stuff. But I don't know, man. I want us to be more social, right? I want us to be able to do things that is enjoying life and not just working and resting. Like that's all we do. And so I've been doing my best to incorporate more vacations and experiences for our family. But then now I'm like, I want to incorporate more social gatherings and stuff. So, hopefully y'all pray for me about that. This kickoff thing with our neighbors is one thing, but at some point we would love to like game night, movie night, you know what I'm saying? Just fun stuff, Let's see, Jay. Hey Jay, man, I don't know what you're talking about. But so I don't know how to answer your question. I'm sorry. And then Miss Burmore Burmore 777 is saying it's a great tool. Yeah. So yeah, I totally understand, J-Man TV. So this is my channel. Allie, long story short, I mean, everything is played out in the videos, what happened between me and her. But long story short, I made this channel back in 2020. The goal for it was to create a space where believers, or in the Bible, could talk about God, sex, love, and everything in between. So that was the goal of the channel. I thought that God, sex, and love was a talk show, but it's become way more than that. It's become more so like a network, I would say, with multiple shows on it. So when I kicked it off, I started off by doing what I call the juice, which is daily inspiration, like a daily inspiration morning show. And then from there, I started doing the GSL talk show, which is the weekly talk show, having guests and whatnot. Throughout that point, I came across Allie and her story. I obviously was moved like everybody else. And basically was sharing about her on the juice. As I did daily inspiration, I was sharing about her and her testimony. And then eventually she was saying that she wanted to be on podcasts and be on shows. And so I had offered for her to be here on GSL. But obviously, I think a lot of people might have been sending her information at that time. But anyway, long story short, I'm listening to her one day and she started talking about, putting ourselves in the shoes of the missing kids and getting under the table or something just to imagine what it would be like to be them for 15 minutes. And so I did that challenge that she said. And because I thought a lot of people would do it. I thought a lot of people were listening to her and would do the challenge. But I guess I was one of the first people that did it, and that helped me to stand out to her, I guess. And so eventually she did come and we did a pop-up episode together and we met each other virtually. And that was all back in 2020. And since then, there's a lot of different things that happened, but she came here twice back then because there was another time that her platforms was being, something was going on with it. And so I offered her to, oh no, I didn't cut this one as nice as the other ones, but that's okay. Anyway, I could flatten it. So I'm probably going to cut this little thingy off here so it can at least be somewhat similar. But yeah, so basically, she came, I offered her the channel whenever she needed it. And then we had kind of lost touch a little bit because, obviously with everything they've been going through. And then long story short, Diddy got arrested. And then that's when a lot of y'all came and found this channel. And then after that, we got back in touch again. We finally met for the first time last year in person. And then obviously we just saw each other again last weekend. She's my sister friend. And so this might as well be her channel. And I get that majority of you guys, if you didn't watch the content from before, thousands of videos though, guys, a lot of work that was done to get to where we are. But I do understand that a lot of people have found us because of Allie and her testimony in particular. So, it is what it is at this point. But I guess that's why I do things like this as well, so y'all can know me. So y'all won't feel like, because a lot of people just take Allie's content, you know what I'm saying, and share it. And obviously we know Allie's name is a big draw. But the difference between me and those other people is that, like, she gave me permission to do that, to share her content. Like, obviously we have a relationship and she's been here. We've talked several times and she's given me permission to do what I'm doing with her content. So hopefully that answers your question. Thank you so much for being here regardless. And like I said, I'll try my best to keep you all as informed as I can on her and whatnot, as I am informed. My understanding right now is that her and Miss Shelley is trying to take a break. Actually, tomorrow represents her adoptive birthday, or the day that she was adopted. And so I know they were saying that they want to move differently starting tomorrow. And so they're taking a break from social media and whatnot. And a well-deserved break, because this lady been, you know what I mean? They've been going for the past 5 years. And so y'all know how I feel about that if you watch this channel. But yeah, so that's the backstory. I hope that helps you, J-Man. Thank you for being here anyway, and liking, subscribing, sharing, all those wonderful things. If you want to have any other questions about me, feel free to let me know. All right. No, you good. It's sad. I love to see you too. God bless her. Yeah. It says I love Allie and God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here and for those blessings. I hope that helps you understand what had happened and why there's so much Allie on our channel. I mean, but see, here's the thing, guys. Like, again, when she first came, she was just like any other guest, because, I was already interviewing people and sharing, other people's testimony on the talk show. It's just that when she came, we never did do a formal talk show because we just popped up live just so we can meet, and she wanted to be live so she could stream it and stuff like that. And so that's when we got into going live like we're doing now. And so, yeah. Hopefully that helps you understand. Thanks for the question, though. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't have a problem with people asking questions. You know what I'm saying? It's just when people come and attack, then that was a little bit of an issue in the beginning. But we don't have that issue much anymore. But yeah, it was a thing, though, at some point. Maybe I'll do one more strip of this and then we can go to a different color. Maybe. Yeah. I speaking of that, so I know I just told y'all if you want to support the album and if you want to get the music and stuff like that, y'all can go to godsexandlove.com, right? Is that weird? Cause I had a couple conversations recently that kind of made me feel like people didn't feel comfortable going to the website. Um, Even when I tried to log in from, or not log in, but I tried to like go to the website from a computer, and it was trying to, I guess, say that it was porn just because it has sex in it. Obviously the website is not porn, guys. I can go to it now. I think I can. Let's see if it'll let me do it from here, from the house. Because when I was at work, it wouldn't let me go there, and I was like, "That's strange." So it lets me go here. Okay. So when I was on the Wi-Fi at work, it wouldn't let me go to my website. So let's just go so y'all can see. You know what I mean? That it's not. You can type godsexandlove.com, and yeah. So let's go there real quick. Do, 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 do. So as you guys can see, my website here is just, a normal site. I host it through Pinsite. As you guys can see right there, I'm letting people know about my birthday. If you want to come celebrate my birthday with me this year, guys, that information is right there. You can RSVP and whatnot. I'm turning 40, and I'm going to be having a book signing / listening party for the album. For that. So if you want to come, you guys can do that. But as you guys can see, it's just a normal website, guys. Like, you know what I mean? I have the different shows, the GSL Talk Show, the Juice, Allie's playlist, and Mama Shelly's playlist. That talks about the series, obviously, my Suno journey. I'm answering those frequently asked questions. Why are we called God, Sex, and Love? Who am I? Is sex a sin? Why do we talk about intimacy so openly? We got the stuff about coaching sessions, the products. That's the cassette I was telling you guys about if you want to pre-order that. That's where you can get the album right here if you want. Digital versions of some ebooks that I've made, including my book, The Cultivation Period, A Single Christian Journey. It's also available on Amazon, but if you want the ebook, it's right there. People can support right here, which thank you to those that do support in any aspect. And I got just different partners and affiliates like Romantic Blessings. My husband is talking about portfolios right there. Obviously, Allie is a partner. Mom Bomb, Jesus Loves Strippers, that community that is ministry for strip club ministry, basically. My Color Street site, my jewelry site, and my affiliation with Cook Unity. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing on here to be concerned about, guys. You know what I'm saying? Just because it says God, Sex, and Love, you know what I mean? Like, don't be scared to go to the website. Like, it's just like, unless you put something outside of God, sex, and love, like, you're gonna just get a regular site, So I just wanted to encourage y'all if y'all want to check us out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if that's weird or strange. Like, do y'all have a problem typing in God, Sex, and Love? And if so, then just go, here, use a QR code and don't type the words if that's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But yeah, like, I get it, there's a lot of shady stuff out here, but I hopefully at this point, as you guys get to know me and stuff, like, I'm not that, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to create a space where people could feel free to be open and honest about the good and the bad of being a believer, and especially when it comes to God, Sex, and Love. Like, I feel like, again, I know I say this all the time, so for those that hear it over and over again, sorry, but like, as somebody that, again, is supporting Allie and stuff like that, it's like Allie's testimony wouldn't be what it is if people and if we as humans were doing things God's way, you know what I'm saying? Especially when in regards to sex and marriage and all those things. So that's just the way I see it. And I just felt like it was important to create a platform to discuss these things and, a safe space. So anywho, I guess we can listen to some more music if you want to, guys. He says, no, I love it, but I'm me. Well, good. I mean, I'm glad that somebody understands and stuff. And I think most people do. It's just those few that don't. And then I'm like, okay, here I go again. Or you could actually just look us up, you know what I'm saying? And make sure. Like, again, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. It's just that, you know, at some point, if you look at the content that is on GSL, like the talk show or daily inspiration or any of those things, then you would see that what we are about here, you know what I'm saying? Versus just making an assumption based on the name. So, you know, because again, at this point, it's been 5 years and I don't think I could change the name even if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like just too much stuff has been done under this name and umbrella that I'm like, and God has been so good and blessed here that, you know, why change the name? Like that's what he gave me. That's the name he gave me. So why change it? You know? Anyway. Uh Hello, Miss Mary. How are you? Today we have been on a journey this morning. It's already been an hour. Oh my gosh. Time is flying, I guess, when you're having fun. You probably catch the replay to see all the stuff that's going on, but basically I am prepping for a summer kickoff event that my little family and I are spearheading in our community, in our neighborhood. And I'm making these little streamers to hang from the trees. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, if y'all want to, let's listen to some more music because I feel like I'm just talking y'all's ears off. And unless y'all have questions, then feel free to ask. As you can see that I answered them. I'm an open book. But if I don't see a question pop up, I'm gonna go turn the music back on. So y'all can keep watching the music videos. Y'all might be able to see some of the videos that aren't currently live, like the one that's gonna be coming out this week. Depending on where it is in the playlist, because I'm able to see them, but y'all can't see them. Members can see them. Shout out to the people that support us monthly as well. I don't know if we have any members watching right now, but appreciate those people that support monthly. Like, again, I said this over and over again, but just in case, to those that watch, subscribe, like, share, post, and become members, like, I really do appreciate it because, again, that's the reason why I was able to go to Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the funds to be able to go because of the platform mostly. Like, I'm just a part-time working, you know, homeschooling mom. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we doing all right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I really thought that the only thing trip-wise that we were going to be doing, or vacation-wise for me, was going to be this cruise that me and my family is going on later on this year. But the Lord has already saw fit for me to go to Florida. My job took us to Florida. And then I just came back from Houston. So I don't know what the Lord's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been amazing so far. But what I'm saying is, obviously, we know stuff takes funds, you know? And so I appreciate those that are supporting us. And it's because of y'all we were able to get that footage from the event. And if you listen to my last live, then you know how important that was, because again, just to reiterate, there was no other press there. I know that somehow, I guess Fox News got there at the march, the second day, but like, even they didn't like present themselves as, like, they didn't come with their trucks or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, obviously it was important for us to be there and do what we did. Shout out again to Micah and Star Made Productions, who is tirelessly working on the edits for the march and whatnot as well. So that is coming soon as well. All right, I'm gonna let y'all watch some more music videos if y'all very quiet, unless y'all want to keep watching me make these streamers. Oh, Miss Mary is saying, I see you from France. I like your mentality. Wow, y'all look international out here. Shout out to Miss Mary. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad that you are enjoying your experience here, you know. And I'm grateful, man. Like God is just so amazing, and we've been able to do so many things, and all started with a step of faith, guys. Like April 1st, 2020, I decided to get up and do daily inspiration and kick off this channel. And I have no clue where I would be if I didn't do that. Like there's so many things that was connected to me doing this that I have no clue where I would be, what I would be doing. I wouldn't have my books. I don't think I would have any of the stuff that is currently in place if I didn't get up that morning and do daily inspiration on April 1st, 2020. I wouldn't have met Allie. Like there would have been no platform for her to come to. Like, because I still would have just been waiting on trying to do it perfectly. And so hopefully that's the juice for anybody that's watching today that can be encouraging, inspiring to you. Oh, thank you, Miss Mary. Woo! Don't y'all get me crying on here. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna stand up here. Woo, hind parts hurting on this floor. And I'm gonna fold this in half. But yeah, I'm grateful. And that's the thing. Like when it comes to me and Allie, like I'm grateful that she even calls me friend and sees me in that way. You know what I mean? Like, and I know how big that is. It's not a small thing, you know? I mean, wonder what it would be like if I sit on this chair. Would that be taken away from y'all's experience for me to be higher, a little bit higher? Whew, maybe I'd be more comfortable. Let me see, I'm gonna move this up. When I go outside, I'll be using the gimbal and whatnot. So, all right, I feel a little bit more comfortable now. All right, I guess look, my age is catching up with me, guys. You know what I'm saying? Almost 40, you know what I mean? I guess I can't sit on the floor like I used to. Okay, so far, I've cut the purple and the teal. We're getting ready to work on the yellow. I feel good about this, guys. So far, so good. Let's see. And I still have some left on this, so plenty if I need them, but I don't think I need to do too many. Again, not being all fancy and super straight or nothing, because hopefully, again, they're going to blow in the wind and add some whimsy. They say whimsy is the word of the year. So hopefully this adds whimsy for the kiddos and, well, for the neighbors too, like anybody that sees it. So if I set things up tonight, hopefully my neighbors will remember that, oh yeah, that lady said, you know what I mean? Like they want to do that thing tomorrow. And like I said, I don't know what the participation is going to be like. I have no clue, but we shall see. We'll just go outside. Worst case scenario, me and my family would be out there playing with water balloons by ourselves and eating popsicles and sitting in the front yard with these flowing in the wind and whatever else. But best case scenario, our neighbors participate and we start bonding and getting to know people. That's the hope. I did my little haul slash thing earlier. So if you guys missed everything that I bought, you guys can catch the replay, I guess. I don't want to show all that all over again, but if you stay tuned and y'all keep watching when I get outside and set everything up, then you'll see majority of the purchases. So here are some yellow here. I want to make sure I'm not missing y'all's comments. Okay, yep. So it's so interesting. Like when I'm live with y'all, I feel like I have to keep talking. Like I'm somebody that could sit in silence though, and you know what I mean. Like I can drive in silence, and stuff. But if y'all watching, I feel like we gotta keep the conversation going. Miss Aisha is back. She says, "Finally, I'm out of my meeting. I was looking when I could." Girl, listen, do your meeting, honey. Get your work done. Don't be. Don't be. I appreciate it though. I appreciate you being here. Miss Aisha likes to talk to me on this thing here, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the conversation and communication. Like I said, guys, if anybody has questions, comments, or concerns about anything, feel free to ask. I was thinking about should I take a lunch break. So I've been doing y'all know I've been doing Cook Unity. Let me throw my little thing up just in case y'all interested. Um I've been doing it. I've still been enjoying it, but I don't know if my husband likes it anymore. He's asked me not to get his meals. Because I guess he's saying that he's becoming a little bit more picky with his I go on this side. Ah, I want y'all to be able to see. Well, anyway, if you're interested in Cook Unity, just use the QR code. Got it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he asked me not to get his meals from there anymore, or not to get his meals in particular, because again, he's still been doing his keto thing, I think. I'm not sure the reason why. I don't think it's not that he didn't like it or something, but maybe he wants something different or something. I still like it, so I'll probably be pulling one of those out if I do a little lunch break with y'all. Cause I got a few meals. I had paused it a bit to, kind of steward my funds and whatnot, but I kicked it back off because so next week is kids camp, and we'll be hosting my niece, so she'll be coming over to serve during kids camp. But then I'm also going to be renting an RV. So if you saw in our shorts last year, we got a yurt and stayed at Stone Mountain Park during kids camp season, and kind of camped or glamped, I guess you would say. So this year we're going to do an RV and see what that experience is like. Part of my reasons for doing that is, well, for a few things, giving my family experiences, obviously, like I just said, hosting my niece over, stuff like that. But then also wanting to like get the experience about glamping and stuff, because there's some land in the family that we were thinking about developing or doing something with at some point. And I know my husband and I were talking about, either putting some glamping stuff out there or something. And so because we hadn't had those experiences, we want to just kind of like, test it out and see like what it would be like, and stuff like that. And so, yeah, so this is like research, I guess. I think this is going to be my last one of the yellow. And then we're going to move on to the pink, and then I will be done. And then we can take a lunch break, since y'all like to watch me talk and eat. I remember that time we went to Subway and y'all just was here the whole time. So anyway, let me see. I think I see some comments there. All right, guys. All right, let's see what y'all are saying. Oh. I was just saying it's done. Says you have a good heart for the people. Thank you. I'm trying out here. I mean, y'all get me. I was getting ready to talk about something else that happened this week, but I'm gonna probably leave that alone, because y'all can see for yourself when it comes to comments and stuff. I don't know if everybody, quote unquote, likes me. I know that it's not wise to think that everybody's going to like me or whatever, or understand me or something. But I appreciate those of y'all that do. Thank you. Thank you. And I often say, if there's anything good y'all see in me, I would attribute that to my mom. Well, I would say, the Lord and my mom. So shout out to the Lord and shout out to my mama. They love it. Awesome. Yeah, almost done with the yellow. You have to go back, Miss Aisha, if you want to see all the. I mean, you was here though. You was here for the haul, so we here. Love you all. Appreciate y'all, man. I love you all too, and greatly appreciate you guys, especially those of y'all that stick it out with me during these lives too. Like when I did the songwriting live, there was a lady that stuck it out the whole time, and I just dedicated the song that I finished writing that day. I was like, girl, I dedicate this song to you because you really did stick it out with me today. And actually, she was there at the event last week, and she was like, I was the one that was online. I was like, oh my gosh, like. So it was really cool to be able to meet people. I know there was a few other people that was like, oh, you commenting on, you know what I mean, X, Y, and Z. And it's just hard when you don't know usernames and stuff. or people know you. Like, and I know Allie kept saying that. She's like, oh, people want to meet you or whatever. I'm like, girl, they want to meet you, honey. Like, nobody care about me. But then there was a few people that, like, we hugged and they had the tears in their eyes about meeting me. And I was like, this is crazy. But, I was grateful to just be in the position. So it's nice to meet you guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice that y'all are here. And I know that there's real people behind the usernames and stuff like that. So for the most part, right? For the most part, there's real people behind the usernames. So thank you guys for sticking it out with me. You know what I mean? Thank you for the thumbs up, Miss Mary. All right, so this is going to be the last of the yellow, and then let's do some pink after that. And then maybe I'll take a lunch break. And then after that, we can start setting up. Y'all like that idea? Y'all want to see some more music videos or something? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Or y'all cool with me sitting in silence and doing this? I give y'all too many options, huh? All right, so that is that. Time for pink. My hair is just like all over the place. Let's see. I'm Jessie Girl is saying I'm in Alpharetta and will hug your neck of if we met. Oh, well, hey man, if you want to come to my birthday, go to my website and RSVP since you are in the area. I mean, you're in Georgia, so if you want to meet, and it's free, guys. If you want to just come to my birthday, celebrate with me. So just a heads up. The place is a like a wine and book bar type thing. It's called the Vibrary, and it's really cozy and cute little place. And I feel like it would be nice for this type of event. Like I figured it wasn't gonna be like a huge thing. I don't expect like a huge crowd to come, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If all of y'all show up, then cool. But I don't expect that. You know what I mean? So those of y'all that do come, just a heads up. Food wise and whatnot, you guys will have to purchase those things on your own. They have charcuterie and wine there. I think they have other drinks and beverages and whatnot too. Afterwards, me and my little family is going to dinner, probably to the restaurant across the street. So if you guys want to hang out with us and do that too, you're welcome to do so. I'm asking you guys to RSVP because I know me. I'm probably gonna give y'all something. So you know what I mean? So it'd be good to know how many people I'm like, if I'm getting favors or something like that, like it'd be good to know how many people to prepare for, versus just getting a whole bunch, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing. So yeah, so that's part of the reason for the RSVP. So yeah, go to godsexandlove.com if you're not scared to type it. Oh, we just talked about that a second ago. But anyway, go there and RSVP for my birthday. And yeah, I would love to meet you and hug you. Know what I'm saying? Let me go back and make sure I'm not missing something. I know Miss Aisha already. I call you out, sis. She has already RSVP. So I guess we will be finally meeting there officially. At my birthday party. And I know that it's like early, guys. It's gonna be in August, and we're still in like June now. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I just wanted to put it out there and give people the opportunity to see it. So then that way, if you want to come, I'm probably gonna let people, the people that I know, I'll probably let them know maybe in July. But I'm letting you guys know early because you're VIPs here at GSL. You know what I'm saying? I'll get behind the scenes things. So, yes, we're working on the pink now, guys. So this one, the way I cut it, I think it made how many? So I'm sure all of this will be up before, I guess, my husband comes home. So when he gets here, I wonder what he's going to say. Like, oh, this wife of mine. He often just shakes his head and smiles when it comes to me. So he's probably going to pull up in the yard like, I call him my human happy face. Well, yeah. I hope this, I don't know. Like, I guess these things bring me joy. So I'm thinking that hopefully it brings other people joy too. And that this will be a nice little experience for our neighbors and for us and our neighbors, and at least get to know people finally, and then lived next to each other for years, and I barely had any conversations with anybody really. Now my son and husband, I think they've talked to a few more people because they go outside more and stuff. But me, when I get here, I'm either resting or working. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. He laughing. I know, right? Yeah, he probably just see the streamers hanging from the tree and be like, my wife, my wife. Let's see here. Maybe I'll cut. Oh, wait, that one's a little longer. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to work better than the hoop because, like I said, I didn't want them all clumped together. I wanted them to be kind of spread out throughout the trees and just kind of be able to sway their different colors and stuff. So I hope this idea works. Right now, my computer is just like covered with the streamers. Let me move these up for y'all, even though you can't see them. All right. Okay. Just making sure y'all wasn't saying anything. Y'all didn't say if you want to listen to the music or watch music videos, because I can put those back on and I can hush. Goodness. Yeah, I do feel kind of hungry now, though. So before I get outside talking about I'm putting up stuff, probably need to eat. Need to eat. Yep. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is going to be enough. I'm going to probably cut one more strip, and then that will be it, I think. Unless I need to make some more later. So I'm going to cut one more of these. I don't know, should I take these extra to the church? Because this color scheme isn't necessarily the color scheme of the kids camp. So I don't know if this would be beneficial to take there, but I could keep it for something in the future. I don't know. I guess I get my creative, crafty side from mom as well. Shout out to mama. She had these books and whatnot growing up. I was thinking about this the other day. And they were about like how to host parties and stuff, and had all these different ideas for party hosting. And then ultimately I got into the business of party hosting, but then I kind of changed it from hosting parties to then being the entertainment for the parties. And then I started hosting the dinner parties and I guess doing the whole thing again. But yeah. And here we are now to us doing our thing online. Let's see. Aisha is saying, whatever you want to do, I'm down for both. Okay. Oh, you mean like having lunch? And yeah, we can pause and eat lunch. And I'll just keep talking to y'all unless I could make this a part one and then let y'all go and then come back. Or we could sit here and eat lunch and just stay on this whole time. There's options. Y'all can say in the comments what you think. So again, y'all see it kind of got a little raggedy looking, but it's all good. It's just going to be floating in the wind, so it should be all right. So this is it. I'm not going to cut anymore after I do these. And I got so many rubber bands, like a lot of rubber bands are left. A lot of those are left too. I could cut more, but I don't see myself doing too much. Like this should be a good amount right there, I think. So this is coming together, guys. Excited. It's a good idea. Neighborhood summer. Thank you, guys. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, I put this poll up earlier. Y'all didn't comment on it. Says I have my lunch ready. Okay. Nice. And so I'm just gonna grab one of them Cook Unity meals, y'all. I mean, it really makes things easier for me to use that. Like, because if not, either I'd be doing Uber Eats or because I wait so long to eat sometimes that I'm like, oh, I don't want to wait and go through the process of cooking over and all that. So it's like, yeah, it just works out. Oh yeah, so I think I was telling y'all earlier. So since kids camp is next week and we'll be hosting my niece, I wanted to get a few meals that I thought that she would like. Um, but I might end up still like maybe grabbing something on the way to our Airbnb, which is like I said, an RV. Uh, on some of those days too, because I ended up booking an extra day after. So the day after kids camp, we'll have an extra day to stay in the Airbnb, and I think hopefully that'll give us a nice relaxing day. I would have loved to have gotten an Airbnb that had either a pool or a hot tub, um, but I didn't do that. Maybe next year, we'll see. Like I said, I wanted to get the RV experience. I would have gotten the one at Stone Mountain again, or gotten one at Stone Mountain, but I think the ones that I was looking at were booked for those days, and so that's when I started just looking on Airbnb for one, and I saw this cute little one there. I can't remember if I told you guys, but okay, so well, the Airbnb has chickens and whatnot too, so I guess that'll be an interesting experience for NJ to, I guess, be around some chickens. But speaking of chickens, guys, tell me why my husband, my suburban wanted to stay in husband, last week started talking about our forever home basically being farm vibes, like garden and chickens and whatnot. I'm like, what? Like, I'm just surprised because he always been talking about the suburb type of life. You know what I mean? Like basically kind of how we live now. And I just was like, so I was hoping to our forever home would be like closer to where I work with the churches, because I know he wants to retire and stuff. But me, I would love to just, if I do what I'm doing the rest of my life, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So I was thinking more like that, like finding a place that's between those. But he's talking like rural, type of life, and I don't know how to feel. Like I'm not opposed, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how to feel. Like I don't know what to think or how to feel about it right now. But we'll see what happens. You know, he could just be talking, but yeah. Says, how do you think about that? I'm sorry, Miss Mary, I'm not sure what you're referring to. How do I think about what my husband and the rural chicken life? um, or is it something else you were asking about? I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing your comment. All right, guys. Well, so I guess I will show you what I've done. So I have all these that I've cut. I'll just pick them up. Woo! Oh no! The camera fell. Sorry, guys. All right, so I have all these. You guys see it? Does it feel whimsical? I know I could have gotten like pineapples and did more of a summery, luau vibes, but I don't know. I was thinking more so along those lines, like those colors, and I got flowers, and yeah. All right, so let's take a break, man. I think I'm gonna move this somewhere else, maybe somewhere where I can maybe sit at the table or something, and we can have lunch. Okay, so y'all go get your lunches, I guess. Let me see your comments before I go. Let's see. She says, "Oh, okay, neighborhood. Oh, how did I think about that? I'll tell you. I'll tell you when I come back, if you don't mind." It says it's cute, so cool, awesome. All right, so I'm gonna pause this, guys, and go set it up over there in the kitchen area and stuff, and we'll be right back. Let's have lunch. Yay! Okay, guys, we're in a different position again. Excuse our home. Let's see, I guess this is a decent position for y'all. Let me go and figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. I don't know, should I talk while we? Well, I got the mic on, so I think you guys will be able to hear me pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and put the popsicles in the freezer. For those that missed it, I got these Skittles and Starburst popsicles for the neighborhood. Technically, I guess I got 40 of them because they got 10 in the box. So let's put these in the freezer. Then let's go find a meal. Okay, I want to show y'all these meals and pick which one, even though I think I know which one. So the options that I have from Cook Unity are the shrimp zucchini linguine. I have Salisbury steak and with mushroom gravy. Then I also have the sweet chili shrimp. These technically were, I think, my husband's, but again, like I said, he don't want to do it anymore. And I'm thinking about not eating that just because not tofu girl. You funny, Aisha. No. I'm thinking about, because we had a crab boil on Sunday when I got back. And so I don't know if I want shrimp. So I'm probably gonna go with this. We're gonna do some steaks and mushrooms. That's what I'm thinking. Now, these are only supposed to be in the fridge, but when NJ put them, he put them in the freezer because he's like, there's no room in the fridge. I'm like, oh my gosh, kid. So this is gonna take a little longer to make now. It's okay. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna have for lunch, guys. Some potatoes, steak of potatoes. If we had did it the way it was supposed to be, like in the refrigerator, it would only take 2 to 3 minutes. But because it was in the freezer, I'm gonna put it for like 7 minutes, just to make sure. Because the other day I did 5 on one of my meals and it didn't. I had to put it back in. So I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna do. Okay. So that's that. All right. So while that is doing that, can I be doing something else? Or let me see. It says yummy. It says those sound good. I know. I'm looking forward to it. In 1 second, I'll be right back. Whoa. All right, got me some water. I was thinking about should I have me some chips and dip in the meantime, but I won't have to do all that. So how are you guys doing? How's life? What are y'all having for lunch today? I'm looking forward to see what happens with NJ and his school. Last year he chose a Hot Wheels theme. So I got to figure out what we're gonna do this year for his decor and whatnot. He's been all into Legos. Like he's said something about Lego birthday last year, but we ended up just doing something low key, taking him out to lunch and letting him go shopping and stuff like that. So this year on the cruise, I might do some Lego themed things because again, we're supposed to be celebrating all our stuff on the cruise, but I'm just being extra and celebrating mine outside of the cruise. Miss Aisha is saying, I'm tearing up some grilled chicken and green beans. All right, girl, let's go. Nice. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, but so I've been trying to see what the guys want to do to celebrate, their moments. Husband don't want to do nothing. Like he's not saying anything in particular. So I'm thinking about we'll just celebrate his birthday at the fancy steakhouse that they supposed to have on the boat. And NJ, he did say he wanted, I guess, his birthday to be by the pool. So we're gonna have access to these, I guess, medallions that people are able to like bring our food and stuff like that. So I was thinking like, we can order food next to the pool. Still do like a little Lego theme. So maybe I can try to decorate his area when he wakes up that morning. And then also I was thinking about getting us matching Lego swimsuits. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do for hubby other than us do the steakhouse since he ain't giving me no ideas of what he want to do. And then of course NJ's acting all jealous that I'm doing my birthday. I'm still going to have a birthday party. It's like, you said the family, we always going to do it on the cruise and you have a birthday party. I'm like, kid, when you're paying for something, you can do what you want to do. No, but like, I don't know. I just felt like with it being a milestone year for me, turning 40, this album, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I had to celebrate the album. And I just feel like it just fit. Like, my birthday is on a Saturday, so that's already like event day. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm not going to celebrate my birthday like I said, but I didn't know I was going to make an album this year. You know what I'm saying? I had put it to the side in my head. I was like, yeah, maybe, one day I'll work on it out. You know what I mean? But the Lord saw fit for me to be able to do it. So I felt like that needed to be celebrated. It's smelling like it might be done. The thing say 1 more minute though. I could check it. Let's check it. It's smelling like it's done. Like to test it and see. Woo. Hot. Lord. The steam is getting me. Woo. All right. Touch it a little bit. Yeah, that's hot. Meat is hot. All right. I think it's good. We shall see. All right, so these are my what was this again? Well, I forgot which. I think it's pretty much like Salisbury steak and oh wait, that's a good way for y'all to see it. Salisbury steak and potatoes, gravy, some mushrooms on there, you know what I'm saying? Cook unity, man. You know what I mean? I think it should be all right. Worst case scenario, I'll pop it back in the microwave. And Rachel, I'm gonna bless our food. Eat good. Let's have lunch, man. All right. All right. Okay, so looks good and it smells good. Have some. Let me see. It's gonna let me know if I need to put it back in there. So it's looking really clear. This camera. Thank God for that. This little thingy is using the camera that hubby gave me, and then I think the lighting is helping too. I got some of the windows open. I didn't intend to eat. I intended to eat before I went live, but I didn't because it's a bad habit of it's a bad habit. And then I was like, well, I'll eat after. But then by the time I finished those streams, I was like, yeah, I need to eat. Okay. Take some of this gravy right here. Okay. I'm putting on these potatoes. They got some skin on these potatoes. So there we go. Yummy, yummy. Have some. I was thinking about how crazy this is because, like, back in the day, I would sit in front of my mirror when I was a little girl, and I would pretend like I had a show. Then I was talking like about my school supplies, like, oh, this is what I bought for my school supplies or whatever. Like, this is my whatever. And then here I am doing something very similar. You know what I mean? This is very similar to just sitting in front of a mirror, but which led me to make my series Miracles Mirror, which I've been trying to like slowly show y'all here on GSL, that series that I did on my other channel. My virtual assistant haven't been putting it out in order. So I feel like y'all aren't getting the experience because it's not coming out. She's just kind of putting them out sporadically. So yeah. Technically the playlist is on the channel. Y'all should be able to like, go and see it if you want to see that type of footage, because that was like us newly married before we had NJ is what that series is. And then when I did season 2, it was after we had NJ and introducing obviously, our baby and whatnot. But then I guess I paused around the COVID times. Well, in 2019, I kind of like once I had NJ, I was starting to kick it back up. But then I paused on it again, I guess. Anyway. That's some good taters. Them some good taters. All right. Cool. Well, is this a mukbang? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm wearing the mic too. Oh Lord. Y'all probably getting, what's that, ASMR, right? I don't want it to burn my mouth. I need a good biscuit with this. Or roll. Maybe some green beans. Like, pass the green beans, Aish. Let me get one of these shrooms. Put everything together. That was gonna burn my mouth. You know how you be eating and it be too good? I mean, it'd be too hot, but it'd be good, You like the mic? The mic's good. Okay, cool, good. Good investment. All right, cool. I'm trying, y'all. I care about y'all. I want to elevate y'all's experience here. Y'all just want to be live. I'm like, I'm gonna get an editor. I'm gonna have fancy bells and whistles. Y'all don't want that though. That's okay. Actually, this is more affordable just to go live, but see all the pauses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but if y'all okay with it, I'm okay with it. Y'all like it, I love it. Hopefully, one day in the forever home, I'll have a studio set up. Which I kind of got to set up now, but it, y'all kind of see it's like a corner. It's not like now NJ's room used to be my studio, but obviously somebody had to give up their space, and my husband has so much stuff in his office that I was like, I guess I'll give up my space. She says, "Yep, I burn up my tongue and jaws by still chewing it. I don't care. I'm a foodie." Oh goodness. She goes, "I like it. You're doing good. Test qualities for it. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that." I appreciate the feedback, guys. We're gonna see how y'all feel on the gimbal in a minute. Now the only thing about that is it's gonna be hard for me to see y'all's comments. Like I'm gonna have to go behind it to see y'all's comments, but I don't know. Maybe I'll wrap up and come back on like a stationary on the computer. Now I'll take y'all outside and we can set some stuff up after I get done with this. If I ain't too tired, because meals like this be making you want to go to sleep, right? Like on one hand, I'm comfortable. On the other hand, this is awkward. Because I was just thinking, am I like a mukbang right now? But I'm not being sloppy though. You know what I'm saying? Like when I like, but people like that, I guess. People like that type of content. Well, I hope y'all enjoy these, this type of content. So sure do I fight sleep after a good meal. I know, right? See, when I get midday naps, I'll be up at night. So that kind of happened yesterday. I was just trying to, I'm like, did I work yesterday? Yeah, I did. Some of that gravy. What would I be doing? If y'all wasn't here, I'd probably just be watching something as I eat. You know what I'm saying? Like probably watching some random show or something. Something that would be good for me to fall asleep on. Like not something I want to like actually pay attention to, And so you should say, you find out you like that. My husband calls me the Tasmanian Cookie Monster because of how much food I spill. I could throw down. But I guess we'll see. Now, is your husband coming with you to my birthday? And then, are y'all gonna come eat with us? No pressure if you don't want to. There's other restaurants around too if y'all don't want to go to the one we're going to. But I always like to eat when I go out, Speaking of going out, they're opening up like an indoor amusement park here in Atlanta. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, being at an amusement park, having the rides, but not having to stand in the sun. I like the concept. I just don't know if it's I mean, well, I'm pretty sure it's probably adult and kid friendly, I guess. So I can go with my friends and then we can go with NJ one day. You know what I mean? Because girl, I'm trying to get him to come. I want to and plan on it. If he doesn't come, my mom will, so I won't be traveling by myself. Oh, okay. Well, either way, it will be an honor to finally meet you and your mom, or you and your husband. So we're thinking about squeezing in another trip between now, so most likely in July. We're talking about the beach. Now, early when we were talking about, my husband was like, "Oh, let's take 7 days." I'm like, "Dang, we already doing 7 days for the cruise. We won't take 7 days for that too." But then when I talked to him about it last week, he was like, "Oh, I don't know. Like he might not go." And I'm over here like, "Which one are we doing, sir?" We got to get plans together. And speaking of that, my job told me, or us staff, that weekend, that Thursday of the 4th of July, we're gonna have it off. So technically, after I do my stuff on Tuesday, I will be available to be off between Tuesday and Saturday. So I'm like, that's the perfect time to go. Worst case scenario, I guess me and the kid will go. We'll see though. I'm almost done. Y'all tired of watching me eat. I'm trying to keep on the lookout too. If y'all talking to me, y'all have anything to say or ask. But last year, as you gotta know, I became more intentional about like trying to do vacation like experiences. And so at the beginning of the year last year, we did the yurt. And then towards the end of summer last year, we went to Callaway Gardens. So we can have beach vibes. I wanted to go to the beach, but yeah. So maybe we'll finally go to the beach or get some real sand in our toe. I mean, Callaway Gardens was nice. It was definitely hot. We had to buy us one of them umbrellas. So we got all of that stuff now. I got a wagon now. Oh, nice about trying to sneak in another trip before the cruise. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then for our anniversary last year, I took us to Bellamere Suites and surprised hubby. I gave it to him for Valentine's Day. So I told him, "Hey, we're going somewhere for our anniversary." And I gave him a little itinerary. He ain't look at none of it. So then when we got to the place, he's like acting all surprised. I should find that video for y'all. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not. If it is, I'll play it. Let me go see. Check and see. But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get more vacation experiences because again, we all just work. And I'm like, we gotta live life too. We can't just be working all the time and then, days and years are passing us by, you know what I mean? So I said, if I got to put my money where my mouth is, I say I want us to go on more dates. I started investing in that. I said I wanted us to take more trips. I started investing in that. And I saw, I see that my husband and my son, they both, appreciate those experiences. But, my husband would come from the perspective of, the funds and whatnot. But with me saving or with me funding it or whatever, I guess that took the pressure from him. I guess feeling like he had to or whatever. So is this it? Okay. I'm gonna show y'all. Show y'all. Well, no, I wanna no, I gotta show y'all the video. Um do I have my Facebook? I don't know if I'm logged in on this computer. This is technically my work computer, technically. Um uh can I log into my Facebook here? Let me see. Probably gonna be like, oh, we need to check with your cell phone. Is this you? Mm, okay, it's not working. Well, I'll at least show you this one. Um, it shows a little bit of the anniversary stuff. It's a oh, oh, this is playing something else. Um, okay. Pause. Okay, let me go get y'all now. Where are y'all at? Let me come back to you. Uh, Goodness. Okay, what I have to do is. Oh wait, is it sharing? Okay. Okay, I think y'all see this. Um, there's no way for me to go and check. Hold on, let me see. It's telling me that y'all see it. Hold on. Let me go back just in case. Stop playing everything. Let me go back to y'all. See, no, it was not on the screen. Okay. So here's this. Okay, cool. Let me go back to the other one. What's this? No. Where is it? This one. Okay. Let's go back to the other one. Oh no, do I have to go all the way? Okay, I'll find it, guys. Sorry. So yeah, there's all kinds of shorts and content, guys, you know? Um, yes, we share a lot about Allie and her testimony. Because we have to try to split up the content because there's so much, guys. But here's a little sneak peek at our anniversary. Hold on. Sorry, I want to make it bigger. Where is it?
Like I just like when I
So that didn't really show y'all. Okay, so that suite had like all of this couples type of stuff. Like they had a huge tub, huge shower. They had a pool, like an indoor pool, private, and they also had a sauna. So it was nice. Like we stayed, we didn't leave. We were supposed to go to dinner, but we didn't. We just ordered in. We stayed in those. I think it was like a weekend that we were there, something like that. And yeah, that was our anniversary last year. It was a good time. A time was had, as they say. Let's see. What beach am I thinking about? I don't know. Like on one hand, a friend of mine lives in Pensacola, and I've been meaning to go see her. She was in my wedding, and she came all the way. So I'm like, I wanted to, go and see her at some point. So I don't know if we're gonna finally do that or I don't know. I think they say the closest beach to us is Savannah. But see, I've never been to Jekyll Island. Kelvin is from Brunswick area. So I've been saying that he needs to give me a tour down there since that's where he's from. You know what I mean? So I have no clue which way or where. But yeah, somewhere we can put our feet in the sand and all that good stuff. Maybe so NJ can see the actual ocean before we get on the boat. um, that might be nice too. But if not, then we'll just go on a cruise and that'd be fine. Mm. Your dad lives in Pensacola, Aisha? Wow. Smaller. Says, yeah, I want to like enjoy my life too. Yes, I'm like, we gotta just be more intentional. Like that's what I did. Like I just started putting funds to the side specifically for fun. I was like, this is my funds. These are like I mean, y'all will see if you go to godsexandlove.com. I'm trying to think that I don't know if I got the if I put the financial planning one out yet. I gave it to the members. So I don't know if you got it, Aisha. Did you get the I put it in the membership for about like managing your funds, or my system that I was using. It's kind of my system has kind of changed now, so it's a little bit different now. But back then I had like a fun account. I had like household. You know what I mean? Like when my check come in, I would split in these different areas and tithe first. I would tithe first and then split it up in those different areas. And I haven't felt lack since. I have not felt lack since I've become more intentional doing it that way. Shout out to the small group that I was in. I was in a small group at the church. It was a financial one, and they were talking a lot about budgeting and whatnot. But the main things that I gleaned from that was to, first things first in regards to, tithing and to give the Lord what is His. And then another thing, I know my husband came across what was that, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he wanted me to read that with him. And what I gleaned from that was like paying yourself first. So for me, paying myself first was like taking out funds for the fun account. You know what I mean? Paying myself first, and then paying bills and doing all the other stuff from the overflow. Overflow or from the what was left or whatever. And so that has been working for me, guys. Like I said, if I don't have that ebook up, I need to get it up on the website. I don't think it's on there right now. So my apologies about that. I don't know why it's not. So I got to get that together. But I know I got it. Maybe it's just made a little differently. I think it's made different than the other ebooks. So I think that's what it was. But yeah, I'll work on that. I'll work on getting that ebook up about the financial planning, basically. And then, like I said, my husband is into the whole portfolio thing. So much so that he feels like he is foreseeing or prophesying, basically, that he's going to retire in the next couple of years. And so he's created his site to share information about that. And I shared that in the community, but that is also at godsexandlove.com too. So yeah, guys, whatever he's doing with that it must be working. Like it's working. So I know he's setting it up with me as well, this whole portfolio thing and stuff. So I'm trying to get into it, trying to understand what he got going on. But so far, so good. I'm still just currently doing, like I said, my system has slightly changed from when I did my ebook. So I don't necessarily have a fund account now. I just more so, I split my funds up. Like I tithe, I household, and now I'm splitting between. I made a ready to give account because I want to be like ready to give if I need to. So I made that account, and then I also made an account for entertainment, but it's like more so creative. So for example, like paying Micah, or you know what I mean, working on a movie one day, things like that. Put funds towards those things, and then what's left goes into like my rewards card that I use to live. Now I don't know if that's the best. I know some people maybe they don't like credit or something like that, but it's been working for me. Like I use it, I pay it back. I guess I'm building it, and So far, so good. And like I said, since I've been doing the splits, even though, like I said, my splits have changed, I may not have like fun account and stuff, the vacation account. That's what I had before. I had like fun, vacation, household, and then everything else. And then, like I said, I've switched that stuff around where some things have changed, but yeah, it's been working. I have not felt lack since. Like, in times when I did feel a little bit tight or something like that, I will remember, oh, I got these funds over here. You know what I'm saying? And then was able to like get from there and do whatever it was I needed to do. So, I mean, yeah, I have to be more intentional. Sometimes I, take time before I be like, oh, before I just splurge and stuff like that. But for the most part, we get what we want. We do what we want. We plan for, I guess, the bigger stuff. And life is big. Like I said, this is the soft life. Like, you know what I mean? Being able to just sit here and talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, and I work what, like 3 days a week technically. Now obviously it's more than that because serving with the church and there may be events and all this other stuff going on as well. So I feel like I'm working 24/7, honestly, because again, I'm doing this, I do the stuff at the church, you know what I mean? But then I'm working with NJ and his school stuff. But at the same time, these are things I enjoy. These are things that don't feel like work, even though they quote unquote are, I guess. And so I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for being in this place. And that's why I'm like, I don't know, when he talks about farm life and stuff, I'm just like, I'm trying to wrap my head around that because I just wrapped my head around being content with this. You know what I mean? But anyway. All right, guys. We can get ready to go outside. But I'm probably gonna have to do some transfers and whatnot because I'm gonna have to transfer y'all from this computer to the phone, put y'all on the gimbal, all that good stuff. So I'm probably gonna just leave y'all on hold for a second. Y'all look, go take a pee break. Go urine. Y'all can talk in the chat. I guess do what y'all do. And let me get set up, and then we'll yeah. Or you know what? Actually, I got a few more things to do. Like I could prep that bubble machine before we go. So I could do that stuff before we go outside, and then that way it'll already be done. Let's do that first. All right, so I'm gonna get my scissors and I'm gonna get all my little flowers. Oh yeah, I forgot, y'all can still hear me with the microphone. Look at us. All right. I'm gonna bring over the stuff that I need to cut. I gotta cut the tags off of all of these and stuff. I need to find a screwdriver, which might be in hubby's office. Let's see. I don't know. Or might be up here in this random bowl that has a lot of random stuff in it. I don't know. This is gonna need to cut this off. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna cut all these little tags off here. So again, this is my little welcome sign. Ooh. Welcome. Thought it was cute. All right. Go ahead and have this. So by the time we go outside, we ain't got to worry about cutting stuff. Nice. All right. Like I said, I need to go find the other things. Bless me. All right. I was about to say 3 hours of work. Nah, you work a lot more. But it's a warning. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you guys get that. And I'm glad to be with a spouse that understands that too. Because on one hand, I know that like the stuff I do can look like I'm just sitting on the phone all day. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the answering y'all in the comments or creating those videos, I do those from the phone. And you know what I mean? So it's a lot of doing things like that, and I'm glad to be with somebody that sees the work that I'm putting in, and I guess he also appreciates the fruit that's coming from the work. And And I mean, he believed that y'all would be here before I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that I didn't believe, but he just was like, you stay consistent and da 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 da. And he was encouraging me. Like, he's the one that said about me doing a podcast. I wasn't even thinking about podcasts. I was thinking about making a blog and just writing, which I guess technically I do now with the juice in the community. That's kind of like a blog, I guess, in some ways. All right, that didn't take too long to get these little tags off. I need to find, this one is being difficult. There we go. All right, I need to find a screwdriver. So it has one little screw thingy back there. I know these are tiny, but I think it'll be fine. I got two of them. As long as some bubbles are flowing, I think it will give the impression. I had some other bubble machines. I don't know where they went. So I was like, I need to buy bubble machines. I saw these. I was like, these are cute. Now I could just let the kids blow their own bubbles too, but I don't know. I just kind of want to give an atmosphere. All right, so let me throw these away and go try to find the screwdriver. That is the task. So I will put y'all on pause so y'all can at least see the pretty. Or do y'all want to see the okay, I'm gonna leave the image of the idea just in case for those that didn't see it. So this is what I want to set up. And I'm gonna go Sorry, guys. So I couldn't find hubby screwdriver, but I found this. NJ had it in his little tools. So hopefully it'll work. Let's see. Looks like it's close to the size. Here we go. I was like, oh Lord, I'm gonna have to tell them we're gonna have to do the bubbles later. But I found this. I was like, yeah, because NJ is a little builder as well. Hubby and NJ, they both build. Um, my husband was building his own computer when we met. So if that gives you any indication. Yeah, this is working. See, I missed some comments. Let me go and see. I don't know. Are y'all talking to me? Love what? Oh, you love the idea. Okay, good. I was like, what y'all love? Oh yeah, I forgot I left the idea on the screen. Yeah, that is what I'm hoping to achieve. Something like that. Like I'm probably not gonna set up everything, just probably the main stuff like the trees, the flowers, and then maybe tomorrow we'll put the chairs out and all that type of stuff. Got to find a picnic blanket, all that good stuff. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So I've been watching a lot of content lately where these ladies have been able to make all these amazing parties and stuff. And it does make me miss my venue and hosting and want to do those type of things here. But like I say, I don't know if my family. So in the moments they enjoy them though. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. It's a lot of prep and stuff to host. Especially if you're doing food and all that stuff. All right, so this takes AA batteries. So we're gonna put some of these in. Hopefully this works. Oh, okay. There we go. As soon as I turn it on, as soon as I put the batteries in. Cool. Now I just gotta see where we got to put this one back on. Thank God for NJ and all his little tools. Or, giving him these things, be like, okay, kid, hold on to this. And, I just look over there, his stuff and his Lego, and it was over there. So that worked out. Can't look through heavy stuff because it's like, now where do we pour it? That's the question. So do I just pour it? Let's do a test. I'm going to just pour it in the front here. It's kind of small though. I feel like this would. I'm gonna pour it in here and then pour it in the. So I just got this one. I was gonna get 3 of these and let the kids, do their own bubbles too. But I was like, well, if I'm getting these 2 machines, then technically bubbles should be going and flowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do the thingy because I was about to bite it. So I'll do this. Ah! Sealed for my protection. Hello, Miss Anne-Marie. Thanks for being here. We have just been having a time this morning. How long ago? Oh, it's 2 hours. Lord, y'all are like real MVPs, man. So those of you all that are members and stuff, I've been trying to think of like more stuff to do for y'all. It seems like y'all don't want nothing, but I don't know, like especially y'all people that hang out with me live, like this is. But hey, y'all said y'all wanted me to be live, so I'm live. I'm gonna pour it here. Let's see what it do. Oh. Ooh. We have bubbles, slowly but surely. I don't know. Do I need to put more in there? I just put one cap. I feel it leaking here too. Not bad though. I mean, not bad for something that's like $1. It could be the consistency of the bubbles. You trying to y'all trying to try to catch a bubble. Y'all are funny. Um, okay. Well, now we see what it does. I'm assuming like yeah, pouring it down there is the, but it is kind of leaking at the bottom. Y'all see that? All right, Dollar Tree, come on now. I guess you get what you pay for, right? Pay $1 for something. Oh well. Let me see here. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, y'all are sweet. I will say, man, those that do tune in live, like y'all are like the sweetest people. Um, and it's awesome to be able to talk to y'all. It's good for one and oh. Oh, you said good for $1. Yeah, it's not bad for $1. You know what I'm saying? But it is leaking. Like this one is leaking. Like y'all just saw that, right? So did I not put it in the right place? I'm pretty sure I did though. There's no other place to put it. Mm. Well, this is kind of disappointing a little bit, but hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. I mean, and when it's outside, I guess it's not a big deal if it leaks. Maybe. Then again, $1.25. What can you say? Worst case scenario, the kids just blow up their own balloons blow their own bubbles with this. Oh, they had the wand upside down, I think. It's dripping everywhere. There we go. Old school. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be like this. Yeah, anyway. The table all wet. Maybe it's just this one. Maybe this one won't be as leaky. If not, then it's a default with the company. But let's see. So now I'm taking batteries, double A's, putting them here. That one can hang out in the gray. Right. Yeah, we'll find a place for it. This is that. Let me put a little cap full again. Okay. Oh, let me put the thing back on. Oops. So if you guys lived in our neighborhood and we did this, would you come? Sound funny thing. I mean, I think I got a little comedic bone in me. My husband only think I'm funny sometimes. It's like I think I'm funny. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, get it. Oh Lord, this is just okay. Okay. All right, let's see how this one do. Ready and. Ah! Okay. A little bit better. I don't think it's leaking. I think this might have came from when I did that. Okay. This one's a little better. This one. So both of them together. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn them off for now. Okay. So yeah, this one is leaky, but this one is okay. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I know I have some tables and whatnot in the storage, but it just depends. I think we're scared to go in the storage out there. Says, oh, I still never told you that, Miss Mary. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. So long story short, my husband was bringing up because so our son is doing virtual public school, and so he doesn't really go. He doesn't go to a regular school, and so my husband brought up about him not really knowing the neighborhood kids because he's not in public school. And he was trying to allow him to play outside in the front yard by himself. And I was thinking that was a bad idea. And so I was like, because we don't know people, you know what I mean? Anything could happen, you know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff. And I'm like, let them play in the backyard. Where's the gate? You know what I mean? Versus in the front yard where people can ride by, you know what I mean? Like, why are we doing that? So anyway, but he did bring up a good point about us not knowing the people. Like when I said we don't know we don't know the people, then he was like, oh, well, da, da, da. And then that made me think about that I've been meaning to get to know people here in the neighborhood. We just been living our life and just in our own little bubble, right, where we just haven't. And so that's where the idea came from. So I just thought about it, prayed about it, and was like, summer is about to start. Why don't we just do like a little summer kickoff and see if our neighborhood would get involved? Because I mean, I had the idea for a while that our community and our neighborhood should get together and do some things, because since we've been here, which has been about at least 8 or 9 years, I haven't seen our community come together and do like a big block party or something, you know what I mean? Like to get to know the people that live over here. And so we just decided to do this, put it out there and see. And then we just talked to the houses that like are right around us, the little U that is around us, and invited them to get outside tomorrow and just let's meet each other. I have some little activities out there for the kids and the popsicles and whatnot and fellowship, hopefully. So that's where the idea came from. I'm sorry that I'm just not telling you, Miss Mary, because I said I was going to do it at lunchtime and we just sat here and talked about everything else except that. So my apologies, but hopefully that helps. Says $1 make you holler. All right. Yes, indeed. So, okay, now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get ready to take us outside. I'm going to transfer you guys from the computer to the phone and put you guys on the gimbal. So that's going to be a process. So if y'all can give me a minute to do all of that and get us situated in a way that will make sense so y'all can see and all that good stuff. I'll be right back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all are awesome and real MVPs. Should I leave y'all? Y'all want to watch music? Y'all want to watch Miracle Sims music? I'll let the playlist play for y'all. How about that? Let's see. I'm going to put that on.
You're on me, should. We've walked through the fire, we felt the pain, but together we rise like sunshine after rain. They tried to break us with whispers and lies, but God held our hearts and love kept us alive. Every storm we've weathered, every tear we've cried, we found strength in each other, standing side by side. When the world feels heavy and the night's too long, we remember who we are and we keep holding on. You can count on me, I'll be by your side. Like David and Jonathan, our souls aligned. Through the trials, through the battles we've seen, forever sister, you can count on me. Dreamers, believers, will rise endlessly. Forever my sister, you can count on me. We carry our scars, but they shine like gold. Stories of survival, brave and bold. In a world that doubted, we found our song. Two sisters united, but we both belong. Every storm we've weathered, every prayer we've prayed, God's love built a bond that will never fade. Even when the night tries to steal our peace, hope keeps singing and our souls find release. You can count on me, I'll be by your side. Like David and Jonathan, our souls aligned. Through the trials, through the battles we've seen, forever my sister, you can count on me. On me. Dreamers, believers, will rise endlessly. Forever my sister, you can count on me. On me. Nothing can silence the song that we sing. Daughters of the promise, crowned as queens. Hand in hand, we'll face every fight, guided by your spirit, shining light. On the light. You can count on me, I'll be by your side. Like David and Jonathan, our souls aligned. Through the trials, through the battles we've seen, forever my sister, you can count on me. Dreamers, believers, will rise endlessly. Forever my sister, you can count on me. Forever my sister, you can count on me. Forever my sister, you can count on me. Around the other day, thinking about what God's done for me. He came in and changed my life, and now He set me free. And that's when it hit me, can't help myself. The Spirit was moving, don't need nobody else. He's been too good to me every single day, and that's why I praise Him. The enemy don't like it when we praise God. Wanna know why we praise God? The enemy don't like it when we praise God. Wanna know why we praise God? Do you think that we should care about what that entity thinks? The one who fell down from heaven and lost his reign. Oh, to our heavenly Father, He will never compare. He's already defeated and sadly unaware. We worship God only, no other gods before Him. So let's all praise Him. The enemy don't like it when we praise God. Wanna know why we praise God? The enemy don't like it when we praise God. Wanna know why we praise God? The enemy don't like it. He don't understand it when we praise God. Wanna know why we praise God? The enemy don't like it, and we don't really care when we praise
Okay, this is the right one. Hey. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Hello. I hear an echo. I might need to. Okay, I'm gonna close out on the computer. Bye. Okay. Now I shouldn't have any echoes. Now, like I said, guys, it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to communicate with y'all now, with you being on this. But I think pretty much everything is set up outside. I'm gonna show y'all what we got. So now y'all in the front of our house. One day we'll do a record welcome to our crib, right? When our crib is actually, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see. Thank you guys for the love about the music. Oh, I'm glad y'all like it. So here we go, friends. This is the area here. Okay. So hopefully we can set up some things. I'm thinking in front of this, we'll put the flowers. These are the trees that we'll hang the streamers from. And yeah, now I was thinking about putting y'all over here. I don't know how this angle would do. If y'all are over here, I could put the gimbal. Hopefully the gimbal. Oh, that's the thing, but let's bring it over and see. So this is a new investment for GSL, you know, that I was using the other day. Oh gosh, streamers getting caught in. So it tracks you and stuff. Look, Miss Aisha, you want to give them a disclaimer before I do the so basically we can turn it on and then actually I will, let me see, I can put y'all on here. I'm just hoping that I don't move too much. So sorry guys. Let me see. So this may be the best way to put y'all on here because I think it's gonna come up. Oh Lord, I should put some bug spray on today. I see some mosquitoes out here. Uh-oh. Hopefully the sound is still okay. Let me know if it's not, guys. I have the mic on. Oh, these mosquitoes trying to get me, guys. I just got out here. Oh no. Let me go find that bug spray. No. All right. So I'm gonna turn it on. That is so weird, right? I think it's gonna put it in the right place. I'm gonna hold it to turn it on. Is everything unlocked? Why is it not putting in position? That's unlocked. Is this? Oh, okay. I thought about you. How do you do it? Move it this way or the other way? I think I maybe, okay. I'm gonna take, wait, I'm gonna turn it back off. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and then I'm gonna let it get into position first. That might be smart and wise. Okay. So before I do the hand signal to turn the gimbal on, keep that in mind, friends. When I was growing up, it was the universal symbol for okay. Shout out to Miss Aisha. Okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. Or maybe I should. Look, I'll keep your comment up while I when I get the thing to come on. Okay. So I think. Okay. So if I turn this on, it's gonna turn the AI on. Then I gotta do the OK symbol. All right. See, now it's following me. Let's test it out. Nope, it's not. Wait. The OK symbol. All right. Okay, it got me. There we go. I wonder, can it needs to go down something. I wonder, can it go there? Can you go down? All right. So again, guys, figuring all this out, but y'all can see the intent, I guess. Trying to figure out the best position to put y'all in. Let's see. Let's see. At least it tracks me. All right, it's following me. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm thinking the first thing is, I mean, it's easy to put up these flowers. I might need to move y'all so y'all can see the flowers, I guess. I'm gonna put y'all over here on the ground. That help. As long as it don't I can see though. We're figuring it out, guys. Ah! Why y'all going over there? Hello? Over here. Ah! Okay. Do the thing again. There we go. Cool. It's still going up though. All right. So do some flowers. I'm gonna put the thingy by the mailbox, but I'll do that later since maybe y'all don't even know I look. All right, let's put the flowers up. Can y'all see? Okay. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me bring y'all over just in case. All right. So I got my little world of, it is, got my little row of flowers now. I feel like I need one more over here, since I kind of left off right there, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Whew. Why am I tired already, guys? This thing, hello, it's not tracking me. Hello. Yeah, okay. So I'm tired already. Okay. So flowers done. Let's put some stuff, put some streamers in the trees. Like I said, worst case scenario. Well, clearly I brought a step stool. so to hopefully help. All right, I'm gonna put y'all over here. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I guess it's still following me, so go with it. Put all the streamers I cut in a basket. Okay, I brought the step stool out. Let's see. So none of these branches are really low, so that's one thing. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna try this. It worked out, right? You see it? Not bad. The lady didn't wave back. That's okay. So looks like the rubber bands was a good investment and idea. It's working out. I mean, it's catching in the tree, but and my little flowers are spinning. Yay! It wasn't too bad putting them in the dirt. There was like only one area that was a little bit hard to stick it in. All right, let's keep going. I might. Let me go take a look. Let's go over here and take a look. Okay. So right now we just got it in this one. Oh Lord, this thing's like, I don't know where it doesn't know where it wants to go. So I got my little thing. So there goes streamers there on that tree. I was going to put some on the edge over there, but I'm thinking just maybe keeping it in this area versus so I think I might keep it more in this area. Let me move y'all over here. All right, guys. Y'all let me know if y'all like stuff like this. I can try to keep doing things like this. I think they say that it's doing the thing again. All right. What I was about to say. I don't know. Let's keep working. I'm glad I can reach some of these without the without the time for a purple one now. It's coming together, guys. Woo! What y'all think so far? Does it give whimsy? Let me see. I can't see. See, that's the thing about being on the phone. I can't see coming. See, my husband talk about how much he hates trees around the house, but I'm over here like they give you shade, like you know. Nobody's waving. Yeah, you know. Now clearly I'm gonna do the lower levels because of my height. Something flying. The stool. The only downside about being outside, man, is bugs. Even though I know they serve their purpose, but actually, that gentleman did not, so that's progress. I think that's one of the neighbors, whose name is my dad's name, which is Dennis. I'm gonna see if he's gonna come outside tomorrow. We told him about it. We just come together, guys. Whimsy. A few more. I mean, I got plenty more over here. Leave off that. You probably put that in. Trying to make sure we got a mix, like spreading it out or whatever. Oh, I didn't catch them coming out. Like I think his favorite color body is green. Say that. Like it's got to be purple too. I'm like, you can have your own favorite color, so you don't have to. Hopefully, I don't see fall out this day. I love to see ideas come to life and work out, and you know what I'm saying. But sometimes you just have stuff in your head, and you're like, I think this will work. And put it together, and you're like, woo. Because I knew I didn't want to have a hoop with. I didn't want like the colors to just be in one thing. I wanted it to be spread out, and so I think this is doing it. Yeah, I can count on a tree in places, but it's giving summer whimsy. Summer whimsy. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, guys, I'm burping probably because I ate potatoes and steak. All right. Let's get some over this. Some people are breaking. I think this one I could probably get this out. Oh, it's broke. So we're just wrapping a rubber band around it. Around there. Oh no! I don't think that's stuck on the tree before. No. I could just put it back up there. What do you think? Some of these branches are a little dry. Watering our tree. Mario, I guess he would cut all the trees. So you're gonna appreciate them on Saturday when we're sitting over here. In the nice shade. I know the thing about events is like you do all this random stuff and then you have to like keep it all down. But it would be so worth it though. You know what I'm saying? Like go to those people that go all out for birthday parties and stuff. Or even just get an event planner if you got that person. Over here. Yeah. It's just something special about it. You know what I mean? Like it's just a beautiful moment. It's kind of bad not inviting the whole neighborhood, but at the same time, I'm like, that would be a lot. Like, if you're trying to take all those flyers in the whole neighborhood, like, I don't even know how many houses in this neighborhood. Some of these blocks, it goes that way, and then the houses that are back that way. So, that would have been a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there down. Oh, no. So, if I need more, like I don't know if I will. I'll go over here. Come on that way. It might be good. It might not need to. Oh, it's good. I have a lot of books, but I think pretty much spread out. With me.
This is tight.
You want to come over? It's tomorrow evening. Are you want to say hi to the people? I got some people watching you live. You want to say hi?
People watching you live.
Yeah, they're watching you live.
You don't want to mess up your stuff.
That's okay. You go there. You sure? You want to?
It's alright.
No? They're right here. Hey guys, this is one of my neighbors, Mr.
Hey.
Dennis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember me, right?
Yeah.
When we were talking, yeah. So I was asking him if he's
Of course, I'll be here.
Okay. Woo! All right. Well, yeah. I was just trying to make it festive. Oh, a gimbal thing? Oh yeah. I got me with Mike and he's working out. They've been hanging with me for like 3 hours. And I was just talking to them about the event and stuff, but I'm excited to get the neighbors together and hopefully just have some fun. You know, you gonna cook something? You ain't gotta share nothing. I just wonder. No, you ain't gotta cook me nothing. No, you ain't gotta cook me nothing. I'm blaming my husband, Mike, for real, but we're not gonna. I'm just gonna have popsicles for the kids, and y'all can have something too. Y'all can have popsicles. Well, yeah, we'll be out here tomorrow and just playing some games.
What time?
Oh, I gotta look at the thing. You missed. You didn't get a flyer? I could have sworn that you doing. Oh Lord. Well, I think it was 4. Yeah, I think it was 4 o'clock. I think. Yeah, it was in the evening time, so it can cool off and not be hot. That's what I'm hoping. Look, you got you on the channel now. Hey. Awesome. Well, appreciate you.
This thing is.
Thank you. Yeah, it's supposed to track. Like, see, there we go. It's supposed to follow. There we go.
What?
Yes, I got it off Amazon. Yeah, show you. Yeah. Yeah, so it just kind of stopped, but yeah, it's been following me around, and so I got the little flowers back there. Hopefully they'll be going, and then we'll have some chairs out
How
here.
long you had this?
Oh no, I just got this last month, a few weeks ago. Not yeah.
Send me the link, please.
Okay, yeah, it's on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know. You want me to look it up real quick? See, help your neighbor, y'all. Love your neighbors out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it keeps stopping. Oh no, it's still going. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. And then tomorrow I'll finish putting the little stuff out. Maybe we'll get the kids doing a balloon fight. You know, drawing on the thing with chalk. Let me stop y'all for a minute because I'm gonna go over here by the.
Why is this thing? When you go and follow me, that thing is me. Is it a remote turning the thing off or what?
Oh no, did it turn on?
Let me see that.
Oh, sorry guys. Oh. Whoa. All right, y'all back over here now.
Right.
Yeah, let me see. It's the gimbal. And the one that I got is called HOMHOHEM. I don't know.
You have the one that is Spanish, no?
Yeah, I don't know if this one. Yeah, I think you would have to. Let me see. I like to do time shipping, so it's one of the. I got. See the light.
Which one?
Which one do I have? I think it might be either this one or no wait. It's one of them, I think. Let me see the HOM or the HOHEM. I didn't tell y'all the name of it when I first.
That thing is tight. M.
HOM.
You get the M7.
M7. There you go. M7. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. Why don't we do this so y'all can be at my face?
Steady M7.
Here we go. Sorry, people. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, It's worth it because it's worth the investment.
Which one is it?
Yeah,
This
you
one?
said the M7.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it with that. I guess from now I'll just be going back in and let me show you what we got so far. I'm gonna flip the camera for y'all. Oh, wait. I think it might go off. So this is what we got so far, guys. I think y'all can see it. The gimbal is going off, making it all awkward. Oh goodness. I'm trying to come back to y'all so I can make sure y'all are seeing. I'm probably gonna go across the street real quick. So it's almost there. It looks like my picture, guys, right? So I got them from here to here. Y'all see the little flowers. So here's our little whimsical scene for the summer kickoff for our neighborhood. Yay! Oh, it looks so good. Stuff that be in your head can come to life, guys. Oh, yay! It was worth it. Awesome. Well, like I said, the thing that went out on me a few times, y'all. I don't know if it's hot or if it's just the battery's low. Is this thing still on? Wait, is it on? No, it's not. Let me turn it back on. Man, I guess I'll wrap up because I done kept y'all here for a long time. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let me go. So y'all saw the setup. Y'all saw where we're at now. So far so good with my little scene and the setup. Hope he's gonna see it when he gets home. From here, we'll just, like I said, we'll put chairs out. We'll probably put, the little picnic blanket out. I'll make the balloons with the little bubble machines, and we'll see what happens, guys. You know what? Actually, when I'm thinking about, I might put the Please. Sorry. Yeah, the thing is going off, but yeah, sir. Yep. Yeah, that's. Oh wait. It must have been on sale.
That's the real one you got.
Okay.
That's the M7.
Yeah, M7.
Yeah.
I think I might change the yeah, I think it was a good investment.
Yeah, it is.
I probably need to charge it more. So instead of the flower, I'll put my little welcome sign over here. Remember how I said I think I need a flower, but I think I'll put the welcome sign, and that will even things out, I think. Especially since having that little thing by the mailbox looked really small. So this is what we got now, guys. We got welcome. Oh wait, this way. Welcome with the little flowers. The little flowers set up under the whimsical trees. Oh, yay. These little things make me happy, man. But anyway, I'm looking forward to see who all comes tomorrow, who all we can meet. Look forward to seeing Mr. Dennis come back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's gonna be filming with his gimbal tomorrow. But all right, well, I'd love to see what y'all said before I go, because I know y'all probably talking to me. Let me see. Okay, we're done with the gimbals. I'm gonna take that down. Y'all said beautiful, yay, good job. Thanks, guys. Says looking festive, yay. Says I hope the neighborhood be happy. Aw. Thanks, guys. Yay. Well, I'm glad y'all like it. And yeah, I feel like it came together. Like I said, we're not far off from the concept. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know what hubby say when he see it. And yeah, hopefully it lasts for tomorrow. I'm sure it will, though. I mean, I guess unless it storms, but hopefully it don't. But Mr. Dennis over here doing his research. He's about to get him one of these tracking devices. Yay, it came together. Oh. Hey, I got away from one of the neighbors. Woo! One down. One of the neighbors found a way. Oh, look, the flowers going. That's what I wanted. I wanted them to spin. Yeah, I'm glad I got these ones too, because the other one was like multicolored, but I don't know. I felt like having their own individual color was kind of cute, and would go with the other parts of the idea. So now I'm noticing this one's not spinning. Does it need to be in a different place? Here we go. Spin a little bit, or was that just me doing it? All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go inside, Mr. Dennis.
So yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll come back.
Okay, cool.
I'll come back.
That'd be great.
It looks like this thing is adjustable, right?
Like you mean that it might go up?
Yeah, but I don't know. Did they figure it out?
I don't know. No, I think this one is sorry.
This one, no, that one.
No, so this doesn't stretch down because it just screws in at the bottom. So you might have to get a different one that
you could have. It looks like they just hold it like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's really tight.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Good.
How did you find out about it?
I just seen people using one, and I was like, let me look into it, because I think I'm often filming alone and stuff, so it's always good to that way it'll make it easier to track with me. All right, dear. All right.
Go back to the house.
Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow, if Lord's will. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back in, guys. I think well, let me just wrap it up out here. I think I saw all y'all's comments. So yeah, we'll be out here tomorrow. Look, I guess when I said we outside this year, look, we outside in different capacities. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out with me this afternoon. Y'all are real ones, you know what I'm saying? I'll at least try to get some pictures, if not, share some other things with y'all tomorrow for the event. Like I said, I don't know what we're gonna eat and stuff like that, but we're gonna be outside. We're gonna have some little music going, have the little bubbles going, and see what happens, guys. See if our neighbors participate. But all right. I don't know if that was for me or not. But anyway, all right, for real though this time. Oh, I see you back. I think I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm gonna let y'all go out here, because if I go inside, then yeah. So thank you all so much again for everything, the support, liking, subscribing, sharing, all those wonderful things. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for hanging out with me today as well. You guys know you can always ask me questions or reach out in the comments, and I'll see what I can do to answer and everything. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Hope you all enjoyed it. Look, my little whimsical summer place. I don't know what I'm wearing tomorrow, but something that's gonna keep me cool, right? We'll see. But all right, y'all. Thank you guys. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah. Like I said, we gave it to like just about all the people in the little U. So it's about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 or 13 houses that are around us. So we should have somebody at least. Like I said, or at least send the kids. Let the kids come play. And then this will let me know like how much to invest for future, But I'm gonna have 40 popsicles, chalk, music, bubbles, seats, a shaded location, and preferably some good times. But all right, y'all, for real this time. I know I can sit here and talk to y'all all day, as y'all know. So thank you so much again for liking, subscribing, sharing, supporting. And yeah, until next time, guys, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Bye.